Shall we get some clarity on your love life? Stick around. We'll see what's going off. You and them reading. One spread for you, one spread for them, based over the next 6 months. Just remind you, this is collective. Please don't make any decisions off this. It might not be for you. There is an algorithm that at play. The more you engage, the more you get that creator's content. Right, so we start with the Justice card in the reverse, so obviously not starting too good. Let's continue. Okay. Right, so this person is not, well, you're not getting the justice you deserve because of this person. Well, it's your choice. You're staying in it, so it's your fault, basically. Justice in the reverse. Can be legal justice 9 times out of 10. It doesn't. It means, are we getting the justice we deserve? No. Why? Because you're involved with the Page of Swords in the reverse. Swords are where we think words we use. Court cards can be an energy within ourselves, can be the energy of somebody else around us. I've got a bit of a sore throat, bear with me. Page is more youthful energy, don't have the knowledge or experience of the kings and the queens, don't have the formation of the knights, more about giving something a go. The Page of Swords, when it's somebody else, which I feel it is a Peter Pan type character, doesn't want to grow up, pie in the sky ideas, and inevitably they never materialise. So I think this collective's realising that they might not be getting the justice they deserve, and then they get let down again. So we go into Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles, earth, money, finance, non-financial wealth. That's what we're investing our time, effort, and energy in. Ace is bringing in new energy, not starting something new. So it's about going, right, long term, what am I investing in here? Okay, where am I putting my time, effort, and energy? It can indicate a desire to go on to bigger things. We've got the nice garden down here, archway. Beyond the archway is a mountain. Let's continue. Right, so just as you start thinking about where you're investing your time, effort, and energies, they then come rushing in with some news. Knight of Swords, okay? Talks about the news coming in faster, expressing ourselves. It's not expressing yourself. They're coming in for another go, because then 7 of Wands, one's fire action. This is about standing your ground. You're the chap on top of the hill here, fighting off the 6 of the Wands or staves. It can sometimes indicate a surprise attack. You know, we've got the Knight of Swords there. Chappie here likes to sleep in the buff. The village idiots have come out to get him, so he's chucked him what he can. He's got a boot on, a shoe on, and he's missing his belt. Either way, there you're going to stand your ground on the situation. No, this isn't good enough. You can't keep coming in and then rushing off again. As I always say, when you know your worth and value, you're a king or a queen. Kings and queens do not accept offers from knights or pages. They're not good enough. Overall outcome card. 9 of Swords in the reverse. So you're the person in bed, head in your hands, crying. It generally talks about periods of stress, sleepless nights, and it's depression. The swords here represent a ladder, so you've been asked to change the mindset, climb the ladder, get out of dodge. And you're starting to do that. You're starting to shift your perspective and mindset on this connection. Obstacles or blockages. 2 of Cups in the reverse. Cups, water, emotions. Upright position. This is my favourite card. I'm a Taurus. I'm ruled by Venus. I love love. This is Divine Counterparts card. They're getting married. Reverse position, fallout, friction, separation. I feel like the obstacle or blockage up until this point is there's been a fear of breaking away from this person. So if it's a bit more situationship energy, what keeps you trapped is the mindset going, yeah, but what if they're my person? What if they're my person and I walk away and I blow it up? Simple answer to that is, and if it's situationship, they're not your person. The simple answer to that is that they will come back in divine timing. 333 on the timer. Right, removing any blockages. 8 of Swords. So you're the lady there, bound and blindfolded. Just about notice you can't see her arms. Can't see her arms because behind her back. The behind her back. She's on rope. She's on rope. She doesn't want to take the blindfold off. Self-imposed restriction. For too long, this is advice for now because it looks like it's going to go all right for you. But you've been restricting yourself. You've been burying your head in the sand about this connection. So let's go on to them. Excuse me if it keeps making noises. I've got my mic there and I keep catching it on my beard. Oh dear. Oh, Richard. Kent. Fucking Kent. Right, anyway. Right. Let's have a look, see what's going off with them. Right, so we start off with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So 10's completion cards. Upright position, we call this a retirement card because it's coins. It's when we put a lot of effort in, we get to the end, we get to enjoy the fruits of our labour. Excuse me. It's in the reverse position. Right, I feel like this person is realising that they've put a lot of effort into this. I think they wanted something out of you and I don't think they've got it. So they're realising that they've wasted the time. Seven of Swords in the reverse. So tarot book version of this card talks about sneaky, deceptive behavior. He's stealing the swords. He's looking behind him. Right, upright position going off in the reverse position. Going off in the background, reverse position. Sneaky, deceptive behavior coming to light, and I feel that's because they let you down again, and it's almost like there's no denying it, right? So you go into Ace of Pentacles, they go into World card. World's the last major arcana, it means big cycle complete. So whereas tens are ongoing cycles and they can be big things, this is the end of a big one. They understand that this cycle with you has gone as far as it can do, and you know it's not. It's time to kind of move on. So is that Knight of Swords them, or is that some news about them and their sneaky deceptive behavior coming to light? Let's find out. Okay, yeah. Okay. Excuse me. I think that Knight of Swords is somebody else. Have you heard such and such has done this, right? Six of Swords in the reverse. So they're now scarpering, right? Going on to calmer waters, we call this. Upright position, there is some sorrow attached. Reverse position, it's sod this, sod them, sod that, I'm off. So they're going in a new direction. They're probably leaving you with not many answers, and they don't really care, right? Ace of Swords. Ace is bringing in new energy, not starting something new. Long term, I need to change my mindset. I need to change the way I think about myself and the situations and connections that I get in. Overall outcome card. Hermit card. So the Hermit card talks about periods of withdrawal and reflection. What's gone right? What's gone wrong? What direction are we going in next? You'll also notice the Hermit's shining a lamp. So it talks about what I call going into the dark side, shining a light on the demons, the trauma, the situation at hand, coming out the other side stronger. Yeah, I think they've done something dirty. They're going to get caught out. You're not going to really know about it as such. You're just going to go, they've not turned up again. Right, what am I investing in? And then somebody's going to come in and say, have you heard about your person or your potential person? I think with the standing your ground there, it's going to be in regard to standing your ground with yourself, going, no, we've got to change the mindset. This person's done something wrong to me. Obstacles or blockages. Temperance in the reverse. Okay, so the Temperance card for me is the alignment card. It's when our mind, body, soul's all in alignment. We know who we are, what we want, where we're going. You'll also notice the angels pouring into their own cups, self-care, self-love, self-healing. The longer you stay in this energy, the more you're going to be out of alignment, and this connection has thrown you out of alignment. Removing any blockages. Nine of Pentacles, nine's reflection card. So you're the lady in the garden looking over the fruits or flowers, finally come to bloom. Before she harvests them at 10, she's looking back at all that hard work and effort she's put in. Now, it's rare that, you know, for my readings, it means that you've hit abundance, and it's clearly not this with this card, with this reading here. So it's when we look back and we realise we've given everything that we could do. I turned up, I showed up. If they can't see that FM sideways, they can watch me rise. So yeah, I think you're going to be all right. The good news is, you know, might not be much comfort for you, but it feels like they're going to get the karma, but they are going to reflect on it. Okay, so moving forwards, hopefully they won't treat you, well, they won't treat other people like they've treated you. Your lesson is that about not burying your head in the sand in regard to future connections. If there's red flags there, clock it, store it, say something if there's a couple, and then if there's any more than that, cut it off. Okay, don't stay in connections where you don't feel comfortable. There you go. So if that resonated, type in, oh, Richard. If you want to personalise you and them reading, this version's 25 quid, prior to same day guaranteed. Click on my stand store, top of the profile, and we can get you sorted today. Ta-ta.